Hi, I'm Cindy Kelly from Cindy's Mystic Boutique, and today I'm going to demonstrate how I make my woolly bar soaps. This is what it looks like when it's done. It's a nice bar of bar soap with wool on it, and it's very, very soft. It's great. So this is how I'm going to make them. So what you need is a bowl of hot water, a towel, a nylon knee-high, a pair of scissors, an old-fashioned scrub board. I had to order this one online. It's actually an authentic one. And a bar of soap. And this is one of my own bars that I make, and it's Shea Butter Hugo Boss. And a little bit of dish soap to get it going. First thing we're going to do is, this is the wool, and today I'm going to use green and blue that has a little bit of white in it. And this is wool batting, and I buy it from a lady that owns a sheep farm. So this is real wool, and you just pull off how much you need. Okay, let me pull off my green. Actually, these are kind of cool colors. They go together. And since this is a men's scented soap, it's so nice and breezy in here. It's a beautiful day out there. Anyway, because it's a man's soap, I thought blue and green would be really good colors. So, yeah, let's move that out of the way. Okay, the first thing you want to do is you want to wrap your soap with wool. And you want to wrap it pretty snug to fill the hole, cover the bar. And what I do is, I'm going to wrap it blue one way, and then you're going to wrap the other way so it gets completely covered. And that was just perfect. Okay. It's very easy to work with. It's very soft. Okay, there's the blue. Usually I use a different color just to decorate, so I don't need all this green. So I'm just going to pull off a few little green. I'm going to put green stripes on this. You just put them wherever you want to decorate your bar, however you want. I'm just going to put 2 stripes right on top. The next thing you do after you get it completely covered like this, you take your nylon pantyhose, and you're going to put this soap in the pantyhose. And you want to draw it up really tight and tie it. Well, hold on a minute. I hear my granddaughter is home from school. Okay, sometimes it'll pull up. So you just rearrange it inside your soap, however you want. Then you tie it up into a really tight knot. And since I cut it, it's going to be a little difficult, but I can do it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Then you tie it into a tight knot, like this, and you trim it. Now you're ready to felt it. And what you need now is your hot water and your scrub board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that there. this out of the way. Okay. What you want to do is you want to completely submerge the soap in water. Most of the time you can start this just by rubbing it gently, but I like to put just a little bit of dish soap on both sides, and it gets the suds going, because once you get the suds going, this is what's going to felt your soap. So you get it nice and soapy, and you can feel that the wool is already getting tight because it's wet around the soap. You want to get a really, really good lather going before you start rubbing it on the washboard. So you get it going really good, like this. Oh, that smells good. I wish you could smell it. It's Hugo Boss. I love that cologne. Okay. So then, I'm going to set this aside because I'll need it in a minute. Then you just simply wash it. It's almost like washing. And this is probably what it felt like when our great-grandmothers washed clothes by hand. Boy, was that a chore. You just go up and down and you get all sides of your soap. You do this for a few minutes. And what it's doing is it's pressing the wool onto the soap. It's called felting it. So then, and it feels really good. This is going to be a really, really good one. You find the knot, you cut the knot off, and you're going to remove this pantyhose. Now it's not quite done. Now, let me show you. Thank you. You're going to rinse it. And if you can pull it apart, pull it out from the soap, it's not quite done. Not quite felted yet. So just kind of squeeze it out. And then we're going to wrap it in another pantyhose. The reason I do this twice with the pantyhose is because if you do the whole process with just once, if you just kept felting it, then it's going to start felting inside the pantyhose, because I actually did that, and when I tried to take the pantyhose off of it, it tore the bar up because it was already felted into the pantyhose. So you don't want to do it too much on the pantyhose. So you tie that off again just like you did before. And this is almost done, so I'm just going to do this just for a few more minutes. All the sides. Scrub, scrub, scrub. My granddaughter actually loves to help me make woolly soap. This is a really good exercise to get kids involved in making. It's a lot of fun, and it gets their hands clean. So it's really great. Okay, and I think that is just about done. Okay, and that is so nice. I can tell this is going to be a nice one. Okay, and then you need your towel. You just roll your towel out, and you soak up all the water that's in the soap. And then that's it. You just let it dry out. And once it's dry, you have a nice bar of wool soap.